Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a bonus reading, and this bonus reading is all about what is your blind spot and what do you need to know right now. So with that being said, this is for the collective, so take what does resonate with you. And we're going to go ahead and get started, Libra, and see what cards want to show off for you. So thank you for being here. All right, so main situation, Six of Pentacles. This is the energy of balance, resources coming available, either your way or you have to give them. But the number one thing with the Six of Pentacles is this sense of balance, restoration, right? Pushing yourself to the right place, to be in the right pace in life, right? So this is a good burst in the right direction. What you don't see coming though is this Nine of Swords, which is not the most favorable energy. And the Nine of Swords can be your blind spot because this is an energy that makes you feel mentally exhausted. So mentally being exhausted when you're under pressure can signify a crash out, can symbolize that you're not potentially getting the proper rest, that you're not really having the proper, I guess you can say, mindset. You're not thinking things clearly because you're not necessarily being rested or being restful. That's the blind spot for you. And it could be because maybe you have been under pressure for so long that maybe this is just the normal state of mind that some of you guys have. But for others, this might catch you completely off guard. Okay, so very interesting. With the Six of Pentacles, though, there's a high energy about balancing something out, working out your resources in a different way, utilizing resources, external resources if you have them. But there is this energy of really taking seriously what needs to balance out in your life, okay? And then you have here Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity. I like the Ace of Pentacles in this reading because it shows that there's a seed that's coming your way that you can really nurture into creating longevity in. And it's interesting because when I see the Six of Pentacles, I see a temporary energy, right? This is an energy that pushes you in the right direction, right? This burst of action, this burst of balance, this burst of restoration. However, it's not forever. So you need to learn or apply yourself in a certain way so you're able to make it long lasting. So when I see this Ace of Pentacles, I see you doing that. I see you figuring out a way of slowly but surely nurturing the seed so you're able to create something long lasting and permanent. Okay. So some of you guys might feel kind of unstable right now. It could be that maybe some of you guys are going through financial hardships, but there's just this energy of disbalance. Okay, it could be that maybe you're not giving yourself enough time to restore, again with this whole energy of lacking sleep and lacking rest with the Nine of Swords. It could be that you have too much on your plate. You're entertaining too many people in your life. You need to cut back on social activities, but that is really important for you to prioritize how to decompress yourself. Just looking at this card makes my shoulders extremely tense. So I feel like some of you guys literally just have so much pressure on your shoulders because you're being pulled in so many different directions, right? So with the Six of Pentacles, let's go ahead and get into it. Why is the Six of Pentacles the main situation, Spirit of the highest light? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have here High Priestess, okay? So High Priestess can mean that something's coming to light, right? High Priestess can be a lack of stillness, okay? High Priestess can be a lack of grounding yourself. High Priestess can be also a lack of privacy. Are you allowing parasites into your life? I don't like the energy of the Six of Pentacles right now. I feel like it could be that you need to balance out because you're helping so many people, okay? Like you're helping so many people. You're being the anchor for so many people. And that is, you're acquiring their energy. And you're just absorbing all their problems and all their energy. And Spirit is saying, you need to be still. You need to release. You need to do your spiritual practices to get back your strength, okay? And then you have here Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? I like that it's in reverse. For me, it's better than the upright. Eight of Swords in reverse is when you finally start to see a solution to this mental imprisonment that you are putting yourself in. And what I mean by that is that some situations can be so high pressure, or you might feel like you owe something to someone and you might not see it any other way. It could be just like, oh my God, this is exactly what I need to do. But Spirit is saying, be in stillness, okay? The High Priestess has a message for you, wisdom within. It could be your higher self trying to communicate with you. It could be actually news coming your way, revelation, right? That can help you get out of that Eight of Swords energy. So that's really interesting too. And then you have here the Empress. So I really like this. The Empress is this energy of abundance, of, I feel like I just heard reaping what you sow. So when you put and you set your intentions, and you know that you don't have to chase, but you attract, right? I don't see you as someone that is chasing anything. If anything, you are the person that's being chased. And what I mean by that is you are helping people with your time, with your attention, with your money. Some of you guys are helping people financially, but this is about your essence, your energy. You're giving it too much. You need to preserve. You need to retreat. You need to focus on yourself, okay? We have this Nine of Swords here, which is what you don't see coming. And it's like, I feel like this is where you finally get burned out. You know, that's the blind spot. You haven't seen how much this has affected you, how much of this murky energy has attached itself to your aura. You haven't seen that when you talk to certain people, all they talk about is their problems and they never ask you how you're doing. That's the things that have been so normalized to you that you don't see it. But guess what? You're seeing it now, because what you don't see coming is this energy of feeling like, what the fuck? You know, there's this energy of feeling like, dude, I am so exhausted. I can't stop. My mind can't stop racing. I can't sleep. I can't. And it's because you have so much on your shoulders, because you're a good friend, because you're a good sister, because you're a good girlfriend, because you're a good mother, whatever it is for you. There's this energy of like, when is Libra going to put Libra first? When is Libra going to be still? When is Libra going to be still? Okay. Okay. So let's get into this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. What do we got? What do we got? Nine. Okay, so that one jumped out. Okay, Nine of Swords with the Four of Cups. I'm not interested anymore. That's what I hear some of you guys saying. I'm not interested anymore. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm dissatisfied. I'm stagnant. You're seeing how these things are affecting you. You're seeing, you're seeing the offers that have been offered to you. You're seeing how trash they are, okay? Like, you're seeing how trash certain things that have been given to you and offered to you. You're starting to see, this is BS. I deserve better than this. You know what I mean? And the Magician. Like, now you're an alchemist. Your manifestation showing up. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, but regardless, there's this energy of like, I know what I can alchemize. I can materialize anything that I need because I am a master manifestator, okay? And then we have here Two of Pentacles. Again, another energy of balancing certain things out, okay? This is the juggler. You're juggling too much and you need to stop. You need to just become a little bit more selfish with yourself, with your time. And Libra is all about community. It's all about the balance and the scales and, you know, servicing others. And, you know, you like the nice things in life and you want to share that with your community and the people that you love. But you have to sometimes be careful with how much you're giving of yourself, okay? Ace of Pentacles, which is the positive card here. Let's go ahead and get into the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this one jumped out. We have Five of Wands. Look at that, Five of Wands. So, I mean, it doesn't come without arguments, bickering, drama, gossip even. Ace of Pentacles is the opportunity, the change, the seed that you're going to nourish, the change, right? The new way, the new beginning. And that's not, a lot of people are not going to like that, okay? Like these new boundaries that you're establishing, these new set foundations that you will be creating, people are not going to like that. And then you have here Ten of Swords in reverse. Are you going to let this manipulate you into folding? Don't fold. Don't fold. Ten of Swords in reverse can show like an unfinished cycle. So be very careful with that, because there's going to be a lot of people with strong opinions about what you decide to move forward with. And then you have here Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment for some of you guys, okay? if you make the change and you don't fold, there's a wish fulfillment coming your way. And like I said, the Magician also showing up there, like these cards of welcoming, essentially something that you have been working on, something that you have been manifesting. Even the Empress. There's a lot of abundant cards in your reading, but it is under this condition, I guess you could say, that you have this responsibility to even this out. You have this responsibility of balancing it out. Okay. And that requires physical changes, because the Pentacles are all about our material things, right? So it doesn't have to be money, but it could be like our routines, the way that we invest our time, right? The way that we show up, our schedule. That is very Pentacle-like. You know, these are the things that are going to be highlighted for you. And it's very important for you not to miss the mark. It's very important for you to not continue to accept the offers that are not worthy of you. Okay. So with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonated with you. This was a crazy reading. I loved it. And I would love to know your thoughts down below. So if you want to share with me, please go ahead and do so. If you do want to like and subscribe, I would truly appreciate you. And I will see you guys on your next reading. Bye.